Hello and welcome to Apprentice Effects. I'm your host, Erin Shaughnessy, here with an update for the week of January 30th. When there are big storms, sometimes people lose power. When they lose power, most of the time they use a generator to restore some power to their homes so that they can continue functioning with the modern-day comforts that we hold so near and dear to our hearts. However, generators, along with other alternatives for fuel or electricity such as small gasoline engines, stoves, lanterns, gas ranges, and burning wood and coal all release combustion fumes that produce carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that can cause sudden illness and death if inhaled. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, every year more than 400 people in the United States die from carbon monoxide poisoning. The most common symptoms of CO poisoning are headache, dizziness, weakness, nausea, vomiting, chest pain, and confusion. People who are sleeping or have been drinking alcohol can die from CO poisoning before ever having symptoms. Never use a gas range or oven to heat a home. Never run a motor vehicle, generator, pressure washer, or any gasoline-powered engine in an enclosed area or outside an open window, door, or vent where exhaust can vent into an enclosed area. Every home should have at least one working carbon monoxide detector on each floor. If conditions are too hot or too cold, seek shelter with friends or at a community shelter. If CO poisoning is suspected, call 911 right away.
Hello, my name is Kevin with an update for this chilly week. Here's another drug question for this week. Which of these brain parts plays the most important part in your emotional behavior? A. Cerebellum, B. Thalamus, C. Amygdala, or D. Brainstem. The answer is C. Amygdala. Activity in the amygdala likely reflects more of a gut reaction than a reasoned one. For a user, when a drug craving occurs, the amygdala becomes active and a craving for that drug is triggered.
Chris Heron is coming to New Milford. Thank you to the efforts of Erica Keene and New Milford High School. We look forward to this inspiring visitor on May 19th. As a member of the New Milford Substance Abuse Council, Erica joins other community members and groups, including the Youth Agency, providing support, education, awareness, prevention, and more to parents, teens, and the community. The Council is proud to support this project and look forward to a good turnout at this event. Please mark your calendars, buy t-shirts, and donate to make this event and its message one that will not soon be forgotten.
At the Max, a presentation is being held on March 10th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Join us for an informative and interactive presentation. Our speaker is Joanne Freeberg, PhD, Educational Consultant for Connecticut State Department of Education, on a topic of bullying, improving school climates, and character education. Contact the Youth Agency for registration at laura@youthagency.org.
We have a group coming to the Youth Agency on Saturday, January 31st, to make and paint pieces to become part of Ben's Bell's clay ornaments. It'll be a lot of fun, and we look forward to see what they make.
Hello, Austin Hango here for the Apprentice Effects Entertainment and Technology Update. The Soviet Union has made their mark on the world in the past, with everything it has come to be known for, including the most successful dynasty in history. Sports history, that is. Red Army comes from Oscar-nominated and Emmy Award-winning filmmaker Gabe Polsky. It has been given a 97% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, as well as a 7.6 star rating from IMDb. This documentary features the Soviets' famed Red Army hockey team as seen through the eyes of its captain, Slava Fetisov. In his transformation from national hero to political enemy, the USSR to Russia, Red Army looks into how sports imitates social and cultural movements and how the Red Army team rose and fell alongside the Soviet Union. Last of all, the film is a story about the Cold War as played out on the ice arena, and a man that stood up against the Soviet government to make changes for the future generations of Russia.
Now over to Cameron with an update for this week's historic storm.
Thanks, Kevin. This week, every media outlet was hysterically touting the coming of a historic winter blizzard. 7 New England states declared a state of emergency. Unfortunately, our own weatherman duo was one of these.
This coming Monday, we can expect more than 30 inches of snow. This is an unprecedented storm of historic proportions. 30 to 60 mile an hour winds can be expected, as well as 2 to 4 inches of snow an hour, more than any local or state department highways can keep up with. The storm will begin midday Monday and continue into Wednesday morning. I can't emphasize enough the severity and life-threatening nature of this event. Everyone needs to continuously watch their local weather forecaster for further updates. Hopefully, I'll be back to report the weather next week. Stay safe out there. Back to you, Cameron.
Our on-the-scene reporter was in downtown New Milford during this historic event. Thanks, Cameron. Cameron Weiss here, reporting from New Milford, Connecticut. It's 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon, and we are still waiting for the historic part of this blizzard to begin. While we have some flurries, the major part of the storm is now expected to be sometime this evening. Back to you, Cameron. We caught up with our reporter later on Tuesday in the middle of what was built as one of the top 5 storms ever experienced in New England. Back to Cameron on the street. I'm here in New Milford still waiting for the blizzard of historic proportions. Hold on. I think I see a flake. Oh, there's another. And another. Looks like that's it for the historic blizzard of 2015. Back to you, Cameron. While the eastern portion of New England along the coast experienced 20 to 30 inches of snow, from the Connecticut River and west, the storm was a bust. In keeping with the National Weather Service's apology for the misleading forecast, we would like to also express our deep sorrow for Duo's misleading forecast this past week.
Sorry about that.
Back to you, Kevin.
Budget hearings that were scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday this week were postponed and due to the storm. The hearings have been rescheduled for Thursday, January 29th and Friday, January 30th at 7 p.m. The location of the hearings are Center Noble Intermediate School.
On the 4th Tuesday of each month at the Max, the New Milford Substance Abuse Prevention Council presents a parent support group for parents or other adults concerned about a young person's drug or alcohol use. The latest meeting took place on January 27th, and those who attended received valuable information and support in a non-judgmental environment. If you would like to know more about our support group or would like to provide feedback, please email laura@youtheagency.org.
If you're a fan of the Super Mario franchise, come down to Max next Saturday from 6:30 to 11 p.m. for a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. There's a $5 entry fee to play, which includes free fountain drinks all night, so show up to throw down.
Also, there's a workshop at the Max that helps parents build stronger connections with their kids. Stop nagging, yelling, and threatening, and to find solutions to a problem that works. Meet the instructors on a free introductory classes on Monday, February 9th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and learn more about the positive discipline parenting. At this workshop, you will have the option to sign up for a 6-week parenting class series. Starting Monday, February 23rd, intro class is free and the 6-week session will have a $65 fee. Also, scholarships are available. If you would like to register or find out more information, please contact laura@youtheagency.org.
The New Milford Historical Society on Aspetuck Avenue will hold a special card making and hands-on Valentine craft event for all ages on Saturday, January 31st. A snow date of February 7th is planned for the event, set to run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the museum. If you will be attending, the Society asks that you bring favorite pictures, lace, buttons, or other items that can be incorporated into a card. Other crafts will include a decorated and planted flower pot, decoupage, ornaments, and other projects. The cost is $6 per person. For more information, please call 860-354-3069. This year at New Milford High School, the all-school musical will be The Secret Garden. The Secret Garden is a musical based on the 1911 novel of the same name by Frances Hodgson Burnett. The story is set in the early years of the 20th century. Mary Lennox, a young English girl born and raised in the British Raj, is orphaned by a cholera outbreak when she is 11 years old. She is sent away from India to Yorkshire, England, to live with relatives whom she has never met. Her own personality blossoms as she and a young gardener bring new life to a neglected garden, as well as her sickly cousin and uncle. To find out what happens in the show, you can go see it yourself. Show dates are March 20th, 21st, 28th, and the 29th at 7 p.m., and on the 22nd and 29th with matinees at 3 p.m. All tickets are $10. Call the box office for reservations at 860-350-6647, extension 1552. This has been Erin Shaughnessy, and thank you for watching. See you next week on Apprentice Effects.